West Championship, coming for the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. AFC West Championship, coming for the crown.
We want our crown back. KC, baby, sitting our throne. We taking our crown back. 9 years, that's way too long. These Chief fans gon' throw fits. This D gon' make them throw picks. We ain't got no excuses. Broncos, we ain't got no Knicks. Franklin, Dobbins, still got Marvin Mills, still got Big Corsair. Denver Broncos been had him. Just drafted Brian and Harvey. That's all Mike Thomas and Sproles. Plus picked up Evan Ingram. We gon' keep that D on their toes. Bronco gang, that's a real 12 man. Real fans over here, all pros. TMS still bringing that heat. Still keep at least 3 of these flows. Winning that AFC West crown. See, that's just one of our goals. We want Lombardi trophies. We keep our eye on them bowls.
Crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. AFC West Championship, coming for the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. AFC West Championship, coming for the crown.
We want our crown back. I say my team gon' take it. I know KC got a streak. I'm saying my team gon' break it. Hold that ball 3 Mississippis. I say 15 gon' make it. Don't throw that ball up for 2. Is that be a big mistake? Just added Johnny Berry. That just seems so unfair. Still got my boy Riley Moss. Can't squeeze that ball in there. Don't want this smoke man to man. Don't want no smoking zone. Ain't no ball safe with these safeties. That's who.
All right.
Jonathan Cooper loose on Kansas. No place like home. John Franklin Myers and Allen. My dogs like dogs on bones. Pass rush get home on these.
Salute. Still with y'all, man. Go Broncos. Packing with it.
Losses, we call them running back.
Crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. Coming for the crown.
What up, Rod? What's up, Rod?
Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. AFC West Championship, coming for the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown.
Let's go.
Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown. Coming for the crown, the crown, the crown.
Hey.
AFC West Championship.
All high salute to the riders out there.
We coming for
All
the
high
crown
salute
this
to
year.
the haters. All high salute to the riders. All
AFC
high
West
salute.
Championship.
Good with everybody, man.
Fanatic.
Hold up.
Listen. I hope you enjoy my new
I
joint.
gotta
Make
play
sure
one
you
more
like,
song, man.
subscribe, share
And then
that
we gonna get
Bronco
this life
thing.
back.
No,
And
if you want to hear that song on streaming platforms,
I wanna
it'll
say
be available
this.
in a couple days. I'm sorry, I took a little minute to get it up there, but it's gonna be there
so we're
soon.
gonna do
But
one
if you
more
want to
song,
hear
man,
it
'cause
right
I'm
now,
feeling it
head
today,
over
man.
to the
I'm feeling
madfanatic.com.
it. I look at
and
that
you can get the
standings.
whole
Let's go, man.
EP.
Let's play this song real quick for the audience. Let's go with y'all, man. We coming for the crown. How y'all feeling today, man? What Victory Monday? Hold up. We gonna give it, man. All high salute. All right, that's what
Tell them, Denver Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the mile high salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, dragged
down in Orange Grove. Get them.
Broncos. And Denver man, we reppin' for the Broncos. And Denver man, we reppin' for the Broncos.
I bleed orange and blue. I bleed that blue and orange. Love them so much, I should wear a uniform. Yeah, I remember Elway throwing to McCaffrey. Catch the ball with one hand. Yeah, he was an athlete. Now we got Manny throwing it to Decker. We run the AFC. You better check the record. If Von Miller tackle you, he gon' do a hella dance. Mile High City. I remember Barrelman, game face on. Yeah, we came to play. Kick the ball to Holiday, he going all the way. But throw the ball to Thomas, I call him DT. Mile High salute you when he get a TD. Yeah, I'm talking touchdown. I'm talking field goal. I'm talking Jim Bailey. That boy real cold. Denver fans get stupid, go crazy. We'll see you in the Super Bowl, baby.
Denver Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the Maha salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, draped out in orange and blue. Broncos, Broncos, and never main reppin' for the Broncos. Broncos, Broncos, and never main we reppin' for the Broncos.
Please,
I don't like
the Chargers. I can't stand the Queens. I'm a Raider hater, boy. We run the AFC.
I got that D on my helmet. Horse blowing smoke.
What?
All we do is crack hits. You can say we don't. If they try to blitz this, well, they out of luck. We on that Peyton Manning out of board.
Switch it up.
It's like blue 33, orange 55, white 32, and block number 29.
I'm the truth like T. Davis in his prime. Get mine like Rod Smith down the sideline. Game time, homie, 42-0. Dewey, Ike, and Nike, yep, we the three amigos. Roll down the Chubbies, order like 3 burritos. Get them out of here, yep, no more Tebow. 50-yard line, gray seat, Sub-Zero. It's only one way, and that's Elway Depot.
Denver Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the Maha salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, draped out in orange and blue. Broncos, Broncos, and never main reppin' for the Broncos. Broncos, Broncos, and never main we reppin' for the Broncos.
What up? What up? What up? What's up with everybody, man? Mall High salute, Mall High salute. Hope everybody's good. I don't know what was going on with my shit, but hey, we back, man. Victory Monday, man. Top of the AFC, top of the AFC West, top of the NFL world. Almighty Broncos country has returned to greatness, bro. Hey, and I looked today, right? And I was talking about this yesterday. Hey, everybody still don't like this fact that Broncos country actually is taking spots from people. Now, I want to say this, homie. I want to say this, and I'm not going to keep people too long, but I got to state this, right? The years that Peyton Manning, homie, was here, we got real entitled to shit, right? We did. A lot of winning coming our way, homie. Super Bowl appearances and championships. And then when we lose Manny, it was a long-ass road. A long road, homie. Which a lot of Bronco fans didn't know how to take that shit. And a lot of Bronco fans didn't know how to actually deal with a loss because we were so used to winning that was probably one of my deepest and longest stretch of being a Bronco fan and honestly going through some fucked up shit with the Broncos, right? The stretch was crazy, homie. That was a terrible stretch where it either was going to break you or it was going to actually make you a stronger individual when it comes to fandom. I seen a lot of fans, bro. They didn't know how to actually deal with that shit. But when I think about the Bronco history, this is why it feels so good, and this is an extra thing on top of the cake. When I think about Broncos history, we were used to losing because this franchise really, honestly, we've been actually spoiled. This franchise, the standards with Pat Bowlen, homie, the Pat Bowlen, the owner, he set a standard for what winning was, homie. That's why when he was the owner of the Broncos, he had probably his resume and what he had was probably one of the most winning owners in sports, homie. Like his winning ways, bro, when he bought the team, he just bring winning, homie, the culture of real Broncos country. And in the 80s, even the late 70s, the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s, Broncos country set the tone of what it was to be an actual successful franchise. So I get it because when the Broncos didn't have Peyton Manning and we lost, we started losing games. Fans started seeing what it takes to really be an organization that wins games. A lot of fans was like, damn, homie, this is hard reality right now. Because Pat Bowlen, rest in peace to the OG, he passed away on us, man, and we were trying to find our way. So Bronco fans didn't know how to deal with that because we're not one of them franchises that just allow ourselves to go 20, 30 plus years of losing. We really are a franchise that set the tone of winning. And even when we talk about the Broncos history in the early 2000s, bro, even when we talk about the history of the Broncos, even in the early 2000s, all the way up to Peyton Manning, we were still above 500 seasons, competing for playoff runs, and we were still on top of the AFC West. That's why I say this. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my homie. Shout out to the homie right there, man. That's why I say this. We were the face of the AFC West for years, since the 90s. We were the face of the AFC West because since the 90s, the Broncos was the only team really in the AFC West really competing for Super Bowl titles. Back-to-back Super Bowl champions, still going to AFC championships in 2005, all the way to Tebow time, all the way to the Peyton Manning era. So even in that stretch that we didn't win a Super Bowl in the 90s, that we didn't win from the 90s to the Peyton Manning era, Broncos country was still competing for playoff runs and still going to AFC West, AFC championships. That's why I say over the time, Broncos country was the face of the AFC. There was no other team in the AFC West that actually was competing and holding down the division but Broncos country. So when I say this and people say, oh, how can you be that? We were the kings of the AFC West. And that's just in our culture, the winning culture. If it wasn't in our culture, we want to have the most appearances going to the Super Bowl. We want to have the most AFC West titles. We want to have the AFC conference titles more than anybody in the AFC. And you can include that with the Patriots and the Steelers and the Dynasty and the 49ers and the Cowboys. You can actually put that up there also with even the Raiders because they had their shit in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. They had their good times. But since the 90s, there was nobody like the AFC. There was nobody in the AFC West holding this shit down. And if it wasn't for Broncos country, this division would have been like the AFC South, unforgotten, nobody's. But Broncos country had to hold it down and show what the AFC West football was really about. Seahawks couldn't even handle that aspect. They got kicked out of the AFC West and went into the NFC West because they were not good at all. They had to go to a whole different division. So after the Peyton Manning era, right, we lose that Stico because you got a legendary quarterback that retires. You're never going to get that back after a Peyton Manning retires from your franchise. And we lost it to the Chiefs that technically, homie, was a booty franchise. Let's be real, because people try to amp up these Chief boys like they've been doing this shit forever. Do you know the first Super Bowl these Chief dudes were in was in the 60s? 60s, bro. That was before anything even took place in the 60s. And then it took them 50 plus years. That's longer than even the Raiders. 50 plus years of being NFL trash. 50 plus years of not winning shit. And even in that stretch, what was the reason why the Broncos went on to win the Super Bowl in the 90s? We went through Arrowhead, homie. We went through that stadium to be the champions. We went through their stadium on the road. John Elway took the Kansas City Chiefs cookie in Arrowhead in 97, went on the revenge tour. I don't even know if you guys were around for that, but I witnessed all that shit with my eyes, my own eyes, homie. I was there. I remember being in, sixth grade, homie? John Elway going to Arrowhead, bro. Went through Arrowhead because they were the number one seed and the number one AFC West team. Went over there and took the cookies when the Chiefs should have been in the Super Bowl, but they were not going to stop John Elway and Terrell Davis. They were not going to stop that. And you know what happened? Broncos went on to being back-to-back Super Bowl champions. You couldn't stop Davis in that time. You couldn't stop Howard Griffin. You couldn't stop Bill Romanowski, John Mobley, Neil Smith, Alfred Williams, Ray Crockett, Steve Atwater, Tyrone Braxton. You couldn't stop them boys. And Broncos country had to show the rest of the NFL what it was to be a real AFC West top-tier title holder. And even after that, Broncos country still had to show the NFL what it was to be an AFC West title holder, because in that era of time, all the way up to the Peyton Manning era, bro, who was the one that was running the show? It was Broncos country, not the Chiefs, not the Raiders, not the Chargers. It always had to be Broncos country holding the division up with the utmost respect. We held it alone. Nobody was helping us. And we did that shit with dignity. That's why I say the Broncos have always been the kings of the AFC West. You can't argue that shit because the history speaks for itself. You can't argue that shit. I don't care about the Chiefs' little fragment of football, this little percentage of football in the last, 10 years? You think football was created in 10 years? What happened that 50 plus years before the Chiefs were even relevant? Nothing. They couldn't even sniff a Super Bowl. You know why? Because their DNA is not championships. And no disrespect to my Chief homies, but we got to spit facts and we got to keep it real on this channel. We can't be sucking up these fools. And this is my thing too. If it took you all the way in the 20s, the late 20s, in 2019 to 20, I'm gonna say even 2015, right? All the way to 2025. If it took you after the fact in that era, you won in the most softest era of football. Football is watered down. There's nothing to be proud about that shit. You didn't win when real football was played. You couldn't handle that shit. That's why when I hear this dynasty shit with Kansas City Chiefs, I'm not impressed. It took you the softest era of football to win your championships. You got the soft era of football championships. You're the softest dynasty in NFL history. You know why? Because they entitled the quarterback and they cater the quarterback so you can't even hit the quarterback. You know what that does to a team with the defense, bro? It makes them not even want to play defense. You can't even lock up the freaking wide receivers downfield. So we're not impressed. At least our titles came when it was real football, when you could actually smash the quarterback. That's why when you talk to a Bronco fan like me, since the 80s, I'm not impressed with your title and dynasty. I'm not impressed whatsoever. Because I've been doing this shit since I was a little kid. And now, this is the crazy part, is because your 50 plus years of run, Kansas City, is over pretty much. You know why? Because there's a new sheriff in the AFC West. But this was not something that you should be surprised about. Because if you look in the Broncos' history, we bounce back in eras. See, that's the difference. That's the difference between you fools and us. We have different eras under our belt. We're not a one era team. We're not one hit wonders. It was not just one era that we won championships. We won in multiple eras, bruh. And we're back. You can't do nothing to stop it. It's like a virus, bro. There's no antidote for what the Broncos are doing. Everybody has to witness this shit, and everybody has to sit their ass down with the muzzle on their fucking mouth. Because there's nothing else you can say. The narrative's been broke. Bo Nix is breaking your narratives left and right. This Broncos team is now, see, this is the bad part. The plays are bouncing in the Broncos' way now. You see Nick Bonito, homie, he was magically there. And if he wasn't, they would have scored that touchdown. But see, that's the difference. Last year, we couldn't close out games. This year, we're magically there. The Mile High Magic's back, and you can't stop the force of Mile High Magic. And now you have to deal with this for years. And all the Bronco haters, oh, you guys better get ready for the ride. You better get ready for the ride because this is just the beginning. This is the beginning of your luck. And you have to witness this for a long ass time because this foundation is so young. You're going to be dealing with this shit for a long time, bro. And all the shit talk that fool's been talking shit for the last 10 years, to me, y'all done gave me firepower now. I'm not worried about any team. That's the thing. Like, I go into these games and I'm expecting a win, right? I'm not worried. I'm not worried about anybody's team. I'm not worried about playing anybody, bro. And this is the funny part. Let's sip this, man. Let's sip this. You see how double standard this NFL world is, bro? The NFL standard, right? The Rams technically are the best football team in football, right? Everybody says the Rams are the best football team in football. They lose to the Panthers. And somehow the narrative this morning is that they're still the best football team. There's no smut on their name. Fools are just throwing a blind eye to the Rams losing to the Panthers, right? To the Rams losing to the Panthers, people are going to throw a blind eye to this shit. But Broncos win last night, and somehow people are still talking about how we won the game. When, this is how I know. this is how I know, homie, is that the Broncos, regardless, we're the villains of the NFL. People don't like to see the Broncos win. Every media outlet is in shambles right now because they picked the Broncos and they counted us out. And the Broncos are breaking the narrative of the media. And the media don't know how to react to that shit now. Now it's bro. Now it's, oh, bro, look how they won. Look how they won. Bro, it doesn't matter how you win. It matters if you win. It doesn't matter how you win. It doesn't matter how you win. It's just about winning in this game. You think at the end of the game, bro, in the Super Bowl, if you win a sloppy game, but you win, do you think that matters? You're still going to get the ring. So Rams had a good game, offense side of the ball. You think they care this morning? They have a loss. So let's just talk the truth, homie. Now, can we bash the Rams for losing to the Panthers? We should be able to, but nobody's going to look at it. They're going to throw a blind eye and focus in on Bo Nix terrorizing the league. Everything's amazing, Rada. There ain't nothing wrong about this team whatsoever. Yeah. The defense is amazing. Bo Nix is amazing. Everything is amazing in Broncos country. Because you know why it's amazing? My Rada, my homie, because Broncos country's on top. Broncos country's on top. There's nothing nobody could do about it. So everybody that has this aspect that they want to knock one part of the ball and this and that, you can't, because Broncos country holds that 10-2 record. You want to know something about your boy, offense side of the ball? You gave Bo Nix the first to touch the ball. What did he do? He went down the neck of the Commanders in overtime, homie, and scored a touchdown with ease. There was not even a hard part of that drive. That's what you get with Bo Nix. Clutch time, that's when you want Bo Nix to shine. Clutch time. Who cares about anything else? Bo Nix finding his wide receivers, drives down the neck. They can't stop Bo Nix in that overtime win. And Bo Nix puts up a touchdown immediately. I don't care about 3/4 of the game, just as long as they get the win. And it's in a sophomore slump. This is the thing, bro. We are in a sophomore slump, and Bo Nix is still in the driver's seat. Bo Nix is still in the driver's seat, and his team is 10-2. So even that's how you know you have a good ass team, because your offense can struggle, but you're still winning games because your defense step up. Band of brothers. You shouldn't be worried about bro. It doesn't even matter if you put up no points in the first 3 quarters, as long as you win. That's all that matters to real fans. I don't care about the stats. I don't care about your fantasy numbers. I don't care about what you put on FanDuel or this or that. All that matters to me is the win. When I look in the morning and I check them standings, the Broncos country's #1 seed, that's all that matters. I'm sorry to tell you guys, man. I'm sorry to break this to you. The haters. Hey, the haters, go check them standings right now, though. Go check them standings right now. Go check them standings right there, bro. 10-2. You can't stop it. There's nothing you could do, bro. I'm sorry if I'm being. No, you're not being disrespectful. I'm painting a picture. I'm painting a picture of the reality of sports. Nobody in sports cares about how you win the game. I'm an old school fan. I'm not a newer fan. I'm not a fan that came around the 2000s. I come from the 1980s. There was a time in 1980s, bro. There was a time in the 1980s that every game was close. I'm sorry to tell everybody, the 80s, you didn't even have games that were blown out, bro. The 80s, every game was close. So if we took that logic to back then, every game back in the day was boring. A lot of defense back in the day. If you guys don't like the football now that there's defense side of the ball, you wouldn't like the 80s. If you weren't around in the 80s, you don't even know what football was. If you can't even go back and really be emotionally attached to the game since the 80s, you don't even know what football really is. If you were born in 2000s and you didn't get to experience even the early 2000s, 90s, 80s, you can't even put into logic of what I'm even talking about, because you wasn't around for real football. You wasn't around. You didn't get to experience that real cutthroat football. You didn't get to experience when football was really football. If you were born in this era and this is all you've seen, you never seen real football. You never felt real football. You never got to experience the grind of real football. You go back to them Orange Crush days, or them Steel Curtain days, or that old purple people eater days. That was when defenses carried the team. Offense sold tickets, but who won the championships? It was the defense side of the ball. It wasn't the offense. If you went back to the logic of what we live in now, Elway sucked in his first 2 years because Elway's stats was 10 times worse than Bo Nix's stats. Bo Nix's stats are way better than Elway's first 2 years. So if we go back to the logic of the fans now that just they think with their eyes and what they see, if you go back to the stats of Peyton Manning in his first couple years, Bo Nix got better stats than Peyton Manning's first 2 years. Bo Nix got better stats than John Elway's first 2 years. Elway was terrible in his first 2 years. And you know what? Elway came back and he was a great. So I don't want to hear all this, oh, Bo Nix and this. Who's winning games? Who's the most clutch in the NFL right now in the fourth quarter? Bo Nix. Who's doing now? You got Bo Nix feeling so comfortable. He's throwing sidearms, bro. Did you see the sidearm, bro? He was almost down at touchdown. So that's what it is, man. We don't need to put up 50 plus points. You know why we don't need to put up 50 plus points in a game? You know what? You want to know why? We don't need to put up 40 plus points, 30 plus points a game. You want to know why? Because ain't no team putting up that. Because our defense is that great. Our defense is literally slowing out offenses all the way. And if you got the game close, you're not winning Broncos country. There's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about what is taking place. And the narrative is being broke. So fake. NFL is posting that their game was, well, if you use that sense, hell yeah. If you use that sense, every game in every era had to be fake. So you've been watching fake time frames in the NFL forever. It's entertainment at the end of the day, right? But I'm sorry to tell you, homie, this has always been entertainment. I don't know why you acting surprised. It's always been entertainment. Do you think back in the day it was just genuine? If they started doing that shit now, they've been doing that shit forever. It's always been entertainment. So stop acting like you surprised and mad. It's only entertainment when the Broncos are actually winning. That's all it is. I don't hear you fools crying when these other fools say when the Chiefs are doing a dynasty. I don't see you fools crying when you got the Eagles winning their championship. It's only when the Broncos, man, that's hypocritical. Keep it 100. Keep it a buck. Come on, Rodis. It's always been entertainment. If we're going to call a spade, let's just call it. I'll say it like this. Hell yeah, the refs are terrible. Hell yeah, they make their money. Hell yeah, it might be a script. I don't know. But all I know is right now, if you watch it in your lenses that you cry about, the Broncos are crushing your narrative and there's nothing you could say. Thanks for telling us about Elway. I thought first week. Nah, hell not. Nah. His first 2 years, my brother, he had more interceptions to touchdowns. He had like 9 touchdowns and 17 interceptions in his first 2 years. Elway was booty cheeks. Elway was so bad, homie. Elway in his first 2 years, they didn't even think he was gonna amount to shit. So if we went off the logic of what people say in Bo Nix's first 2 years, Elway would have been out the league because he was so terrible in his first 2 years. But you know what happened when they started developing Elway and he played multiple years, 5 years, he started going to Super Bowls because it's patience. It's not about overnight success. But we have a day and age where fans just want overnight success and they expect results in a day. It doesn't work like that. That's not how it works in the NFL. What up, my high salute. It takes a process. There's a process that goes into that shit. You have to build a foundation. You got to build a foundation. And Sean Payton built this foundation, and this foundation is unstoppable because you know why? You're bending but not breaking, homie. Meaning it doesn't matter if at the end of the game it doesn't look like we're going to win. The Broncos find ways to win, and that's a dangerous team because you got the chip on your shoulder and you're bending and not breaking, and you got mile-high magic, and there's everything. You got the best defense, and Bo Nix is feeling himself. You can't stop that. You can't stop that. There's nothing you could do. Just sip some coffee to the Bronco fans, man. Understand this. I come from an era where I watched the Broncos struggle in seasons. You remember when the Broncos won 97? Who was around for that shit? Do you guys remember that? 97? 97? You understand the Broncos almost missed the playoffs because the offense wasn't even clicking that year. Terrell Davis was even, and there was a stretch that the Broncos actually lost in a losing streak. And they said the Broncos were not going to go to the Super Bowl. They had offensive problems at that time, sometimes that year. And some people were like, Broncos are not going to the Super Bowl because they almost lost their spot. The Broncos had to get a wild card. And when you're a wild card, you lose multiple games during the season, but they got wrecked by the Steelers, Kansas City. The year before, they got wrecked by the Jags. And you know what Broncos did? You know, when it was time to play that playoff football, you know what they did? They went on a revenge tour. You were not around. I wish you guys were around to understand this. They went on the road, homie. Being a wild card team, they didn't go through the playoffs as a number 1 or number 2 or number 3 or number 4 or number 5. They went as a wild card, meaning they lucked themselves into the playoffs and had to go on a revenge tour. You guys, you fools that just want Bo Nix to be this Patrick Mahomes and this, you guys would have gave up on the team then. You would have gave up on the team. You would have been like, Broncos are not making the Super Bowl. Their offense is not that elite. You would have gave up on the team. You probably would have thought the Broncos were going to lose in that playoff run. But they beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. The year before, Jacksonville beats us in the playoffs. The second game, we go to Kansas City Arrowhead, bro. We have to go on the road, and Elway took Kansas City Chiefs cookies. That's why Kansas City can't stand us, because we went on the road and took their cookies. That was their year. But you know what? John Elway had different plans. Then we had to go to Steelers. Cordell Stewart was the quarterback for the Steelers, bro. And we had to go to Pittsburgh on the road as a road team and won the AFC Championship, and then went into the Super Bowl as an underdog. We ain't never been the overdog. We've been the underdog. Even with Peyton Manning, we were the underdog in every game. So we know what it is to be an underdog. We know what it is to be an underdog, and we like that shit. I love to hear the narrative. I love to hear the narrative Broncos ain't good. If the Broncos ain't good, the record wouldn't be we on top of this whole shit. If the Broncos weren't good, we wouldn't have a 10-2 record. If the Broncos weren't good, we wouldn't be actually probably about to win the whole number 1 seed in the playoffs. If the Broncos are not good, these fools want to be shaking in their boots, because every Bronco hater actually is shaking right now. You understand that? I'm going to all these platforms, and everybody, homie, they can't even understand what's going on with the Broncos. Everybody that counted off the Broncos, bro, are crying right now, making excuses. Making excuses about why the Broncos are on top, because nobody believed this shit. I believed it from the get-go, bro. I told everybody to relax their ass and just sit back and enjoy the ride. I appreciate you, man. That's what we have to be. We got to back up this team, not be mad at the team, not be pissed at the team. We got to back up this team in hard times, bro. That's what real Bronco fans do. That's what we do as real Bronco fans. Because when it comes and we win these championships, bro, and we get over the hump, all this shit means so much more to us. And this right now, forget all the negativity and all the pessimistic shit, bro, that these fools be still trying to say. You got to understand, bro. Understand this. Your defense is top 2 in the NFL. Your defense is top 2 in the NFL. So it doesn't matter what team you play. I like to hear this thing where they're saying, oh, Broncos are going to get bounced in the playoffs the first round. First and foremost, if you look at the teams that are in the playoffs, look at the teams, and let's logically look at this. Don't just look at it in bias against the Broncos, right? If the Kansas City Chiefs are not in the playoffs, first and foremost, that's the biggest threat to everybody in the playoffs. If they're not in the playoffs, who's the second biggest threat in the playoffs? Who, you guys name it in the AFC, who's the second biggest threat in the playoffs? Chiefs are the biggest threat because they've been there so many times. They got the experience as vets, right? And they come alive. They come alive during the playoffs. The Chiefs are not going to be there. If they lose one more game, it's over. They're done. And they have losable games on the schedule, right? The next biggest threat, right, is the Ravens, homie, right? But Jess, let's be real. The Patriots, bro, look at who they beat. They haven't beat anybody over 500. They beat the Bills, but they're in their division, and everybody else is under 500, right? They don't have a defense elite. And you're going to basically look at this young quarterback, Drake May, and you're going to you think that fool puts fear in our defense. He's young, homie. He's young. So, yeah, they might have the best record, but do they really put fear in this Broncos team, homie? He hasn't even faced anybody. That's the quarterback that puts the least fear in the whole playoff run. Yeah, their record is nice, but they beat 2-8 teams, and they beat all these teams that are bottom tier. They haven't beat above 500 team. So that's why they're 10-2, right? The Ravens got so many holes too. They got so many holes with the Ravens. They don't even know if they want to play out. They might not even be there, to be real. They just lost and got dominated in this last game. So you got Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs. Those are the biggest threats. Then the Bengals? The Bengals might not even make it either. So when you look at it, the Buffalo Bills, right, that are currently in this thing, but they just got blown out. So you can't even take the Bills. You can't take the Bills as a real threat with this Broncos defense. And if you have to come to Denver, I don't even see any of them teams. And those are the juggernauts. Those are the ones that everybody's scared of, right? So eliminate all them. Then who's the biggest threat to Denver coming to Denver and beating us in the playoffs? Look at the people that are in the playoffs. There's not one team on that schedule that any Bronco fan should look at and be fearful of, because none of them teams actually have any experience, really. And even the experience, they're blowing 27-0 leads in the playoffs. Justin Herbert, he's not a threat in the playoffs whatsoever because he don't know how to win. So let's take that in perspective. You have home field advantage as a Bronco fan. Number 1 seed, the altitude, mile high magic, the energy's at the stadium, and you don't lose at that stadium with the number 1 defense. And you mean to tell me I'm supposed to look at this and fear anybody in the playoffs as a Bronco fan? We just know how to win in close games. That's another threat. We win in close games. These other teams don't know how to close that shit out. So when it's all said and done, bro, Broncos very much succeeded standards, and they're actually probably might surprise you when it comes to the playoffs, because they might advance to that Super Bowl. Now, I'm not saying that because I think they're off 1 year. I still think they need another year to win a Super Bowl. They just need to get more offense on that field for Bo Nix. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos somehow get to the Super Bowl. That in itself would make everybody in the NFL world just so pissed, bro. That shit would piss off so many people. That's why that shit would be entertaining to watch these fools that counted us out. Watch all these media outlets and every hater out there that counted Broncos country out, to watch them squirm because Bo Nix and Sean Payton, the dude that everybody hates, Sean Payton, they literally just cracked every code of the NFL, and it's with Broncos country. It's a good time to be a Bronco fan, bro. It's a special time because everybody counted us out, bro. Everybody. We're more battle prone. I'm sorry to say, bro. I see it like this. Broncos country is way more battle prone than half of these teams in the NFL right now. The way we're winning games, the way that we don't lose close games, the way we had to climb back in games and come over 19-point deficits and put 30-plus points in 4 quarters and come back, mile high magic miracles, bro. We're the battle-prone team. We're the battle-prone team. None of these fools are battle-prone. We're the battle-prone team. Everybody else is, they can't understand it, but really, everybody really now, hey, let's call it what it is. Broncos are the face of the AFC. The Broncos are the face of the AFC, and there's nothing that nobody can do about it, man. Mile high victory. Monday victory, bro. Hey, if you guys want to just come up, anybody can come up. You guys are more welcome to come state how you feel. If you guys want to come say something, know what I'm saying? I'll open panel for a little minute. I'm not going to be too much longer. You think people will be pissed if y'all just wait until Raiders get back? Hey, I'll say it like this, bro. With the hate and love relationship with the Raiders, you know how much I'm a Raider hater. I rather the Raiders be good than Kansas City Chiefs. The reason why, and I know Bronco fans are going to probably be mad at me, but I can honestly say this, homie. I'll give some props to the Raider fans. Them Raider fans, they have a real loyal bunch. They're not like Chief fans where you talk to Chief fans, bro, and all they know is Patrick Mahomes. They don't know no history. You can't talk to these dudes without their fools just mentioning Patrick Mahomes and with their current roster. I went to Kansas City, Missouri. I was not impressed by their fans out there. Not really too much energy. But now you got everybody and their dad a Chief fan. Now, respect to the real Chief fans, I know, but they're not authentic. Like, they don't come off as authentic as they make it seem. The kingdom, right? It's just because I seen it with my own eyes, bro. Like, I seen it at Kansas City, Missouri, and it wasn't turned up for Chiefs football. They were more about the Royals when I was out there. So when I see this big old Chiefs kingdom and I see all these fools in the stands that are wearing red, I'm like, bro, outside of Kansas City, Missouri, where did you ever see a Chief fan in your life? Nowhere, bro. That shit is so fraudulent. That's probably the biggest bandwagon I've ever seen in history of football. Seahawks and Chiefs. The Patriots had a big bandwagon, but even in Denver, I didn't even see Patriot fans when they had the bandwagon, right? But now you got Chief fans in Denver, bro, that really actually will argue about Patrick Mahomes. Like, there was never a Chief fan in the city of Denver my whole life. I never seen a Chief fan ever. I seen a Raider fan my whole life. I seen a Cowboy fan my whole life. Never seen a Chief fan in the whole existence of me being on this shit for 30 plus 40 years, right? And now they just migrated to this dude Patrick Mahomes, and now there's Chief fans in the state of Colorado. Yeah, you can say something if you want. There's the link. Pull up, come say something, but don't come give us a whole speech. Just say what you're gonna say. Here, hit that link. You hear? Anybody's welcome. Haters, anybody. Y'all are all welcome to come say something today. I'll send the link one more time. Shit, it works for me 10 times more too. When the Raiders are good, bro, and the Broncos are good, it's just the atmosphere is good. I love that. All right. Say what you're going to say, man. Don't go all out crazy, but say what you're going to say. What do you feel? How do you feel, Shai? I'm going to give you the whole mic.
Let me get my thoughts about this game yesterday. I give credit to Washington. I give credit to Washington last night. I give credit to Marcus Mariota. We couldn't get no pressure on him yesterday because he was throwing the ball too quick.
Well, they chipped off Bonito and Cooper, bro. So
and I give credit to Waddy Moss with no holding penalties.
Yeah, big ups to him. Big ups to Waddy Moss.
That was a big step for us having PS2 back. And look who just got interception yesterday.
Greenlaw.
Dre Greenlaw.
Addition was beautiful. That addition we needed with linebacker play, bro, and it was actually pretty good.
I'm so tired of these Chiefs. Nick White. And then, Nick White, I've been telling this. Nick White said, "Oh, the Chiefs got a good shot to beat Kansas. The Chiefs got a good shot to beat Houston." Look at what the Houston just did. Look what the Houston just did to the Colts.
Man, yeah, you really can't blame Nick Wright because he went through the era where John Elway was just dominating that dude, bro. Like, John Elway made it a nightmare. So Nick Wright, he has that trauma from John Elway. You know what I'm saying? He got that trauma.
So the first game I've been a Broncos fan since '96. I've been a Broncos fan.
96.
So I was 96. I was born. Then I was like 2 years old. We had a game, and I saw Watt Smith, who was watching Charles Davis, who was it? Kevin Morehouse, but John Elway was garbage he was garbage John Elway was bad in his 2 seasons. But look at Bo Nix stats. Compared to John Elway and Bo Nix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guys give you about yes for Bo Nix. Yesterday, his footwork was better. The side pass, what he did to cut and something, I was like, really, Bo Nix?
Well, this is what people don't understand either, is that the scenario that they talk about Bo Nix having, you have a tab open, so you might have to close out your tab on top because it's giving a little bit of echo. I can hear an echo. So one thing I'll say about this, the games that Bo Nix struggled in, bro, there's situations in them NFL games, homie. You have the surrounding aspect of what goes on in the game. The Raiders game, you have the weather situation. That weather was terrible. I don't know if you ever played in bad weather. Yes, they're NFL players, but there's scenarios of why shit plays out the way it is. And another thing is, too, these division games they're not just a guarantee. You don't get a guarantee in football against your division foe. So you're going to have a close game against your division rivals. So the Raiders, yes. The Jets game, they should have put it on the Jets, right? But you got to think about it. How many games we had in a week and a half span? There was scenarios. We traveled across the country to play a game early in the morning, but we got the W's. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let me put you back in. There we go. Boom.
And I will say, like, you know what? Like, my stepdad is a big Cowboys fan. And
I'm sorry for him.
My stepdad said, he said, he said, you can't be struggling like that when you go to the playoffs. I said, hold on. I know we were struggling. Our defense was rusty. We haven't played. We had almost a whole 2 weeks off from football. I know our defense. But look at this. Washington had that game. If it wasn't for Nick Bandito patting the ball down, we should have lost that game. But Nick Bandito came in clear in the right time.
And that's how you know the culture and the whole energy has turned around the Broncos, because you got stuff bouncing in the Broncos' way. Bonito was right there when he needed to be. Other seasons, it would have went over the dude's head. This season, you got football bouncing in the hands of Broncos country because they are on a mission. There's a new energy.
And like I said, guess who? We got a new sheriff in town. And that's Bo Nix. I know Bo Nix is having a little slump, and I can see it come. I can see that happening right now. I can see Bo Nix having. I know he's having a sophomore slump, but look at this. This is why we tend to. Our defense is carrying the team. Look,
that's all we need. That's all we need. That's what a good team does. When other parts of your team is not falling and they're not playing up to their best of their abilities, you have other parts of the team that holds that shit down. That's what makes the team. Band of brothers. Bo Nix ain't handling his business. The defense is going to step up for their brother, homie. That's what it is. That's what football is. It's a band of brothers. You go ahead.
You saw yesterday when you saw yesterday when it wasn't over. It's not over to the fact that you see it's not over. And when I was watching that game, it was a long game. It was a nail biter. I was like, what the heck is going on here?
Oh shit!
And when they
Hold
saw
on real quick. It's buffing, Jess. You mean it's like
it might
damn,
be you.
they're saying that it's buffing. Let's see real quick. Let me take this out. Oh damn. Let me remove this real quick. Hey, Shy, try to come back in real quick. Try to come back in because it might be buffing because I don't know the when I had that you up, it was saying they said it was skipping.
Let me.
All right, can you guys hear now on your end? Can y'all hear it now? Is it loud and clear? Is it loud and clear? I don't know, but I'm just gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. In this game of football, yeah, I can hear you. Okay, can you see me? Can you see? I don't know. Maybe you can see, maybe you're not. He's saying it was buffing, but I don't know if it was just the reception. In the game of football, you got to have the band of brothers. That's how sports are. When one side of the football field, one side of the football is not playing up to par, you got your brothers that are going to back you up. That's what this Broncos team is a band of brothers. You can't get away from that. That's the best feeling to know that they're playing for each other. The best way to describe it, bro, is a band of brothers. The best way to describe this, bro, they're playing for each other. They're playing for Bo Nix. They're playing for the squad. It's not just one piece of the team that's playing. All the team is playing for each other. I said it yesterday. You talk about the homie, you might get coasted by the homies. They're going to try to fight you over Bo Nix because that's their dude. That's what you want. You want the homies to take the first swing. You want the homies to take your fade. And they're going to do that for Bo Nix. That's why Bo Nix, he's going to fight for them dudes. Because he has brothers behind him. That's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Is that better?
I don't know. They said it was buff. See that the Matrix, even the atmosphere, the energy's trying to take us out.
They don't like us.
Yeah,
they don't like us. They don't like us. Hey, they hate the. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say something. I'm calling it.
We crashing out. Hey, we crashing out for Bo Nix. That's our dog right there, man. We got to ride for the homie. We got to take the fade, homie. If the homie's tripping on the homie, we got to take the fade. And that's what I love. That's what I love. You want that loyalty from your brotherhood. And that's what made everybody, when Peyton Manning was here, the team was going to crash out for Peyton Manning.
I should see this Broncos defense is showing me something. Looking from, and you know what, the press conference is, the press conference for Bo Nix was saying yesterday. He said, we're not done. This is where we not.
What you got to have that mindset. What are we done with? We ain't accomplished nothing.
We not finished. We gonna win every game. We gonna win the division. We need to start pay. We need some pay. We need some help from the Patriots so they can lose every game now on.
The bad part about it now, this Broncos team feels like they can win every game. That's the bad part for the haters. This Broncos team feels like they can win every game. In their heart, they believe that they can win every game. That's a dangerous mindset. That's a danger. When you play with heart, you're gonna win. When you play with that heart and you have it in your heart, you're gonna win, and your mindset's winning, you're winning. You don't think you're gonna lose. And that's what the Broncos are playing with.
I give my credit to Vance Joseph. I give my flowers to Vance Joseph. He turned this team around. When we got scored 70 points against the Dolphins, I think he was the one. He's like, I need coach better. And what's happening right now? What is happening? What is just happening this year as we speak? I give it to Pat Bryant with the catches.
Blue Dog, what's up with it? Big David, what's up with it, man? Duffel bag, what's up with it, man? Broncos country stand up. We in here, man. God bless everybody today too. Hey, I'm gonna say it like this, bro, and I'm gonna say it like this for myself personally. I'm not gonna shut up about this shit either, because I done literally heard so much disrespect on this Broncos team. I done heard so much disrespect on Bo Nix. I done heard so much disrespect on my boy Sean Payton. I done heard so much disrespect on this offense. I done heard so much disrespect, bro. Over the last 10 years since Peyton Manning, every ounce of disrespectful terms have come out on Broncos country. You know what that does to me as a real fan? That's fighting the fight for Broncos country. There's a lot of shit that was held in. All this hate, you hating, you disrespecting the city. You disrespecting Denver, Colorado when you talk about Broncos country. You disrespecting the backyard. You disrespecting the 5280, the mile high. And I kept that shit in. And now the Broncos literally are crumbling every narrative. You think I'm going to shut up? You're going to have to shut me up at this point. Shut me up. Because I'm not shutting up for shit. I got the fire now. You hold your place. The haters out there, man. You hold your place at the bottom of the barrel. I'm going to have to say it like this, and I want to come off rude, but Raider fans, don't talk to me about what's good and what's not, because you at the bottom of the barrel. You don't even have an ounce to talk to Broncos country right now. Y'all was holding your head on an 8-game winning streak, and I got some homies in here that are Raider fans, but I just got to say this, bro. I don't want to hear Raider fans talk no football with me about anything, bro, and tell me what's good and what's not, because you don't have the right to talk. Charger fans, you ain't even won a ring in your whole fucking existence, and it doesn't look like you winning a ring even with Justin Herbert. So don't talk to me what it is to be a caliber of a Charger and being in the Super Bowl, because you can't talk that shit. You don't know what it is to win a championship. That's alienated language to you. You don't deserve to talk about rings because you don't know what it is to win a ring. All right? So just know your place. Where we mollywopped you and literally took your spot in this division run. Charger fans. Hold up, Shy. Hold up.
Go ahead.
You don't get to talk to ring counts and who's running the division if you never did that shit. Patrick Mahomes took your division titles and all this shit. And all I had to hear from Charger fans in week 3 is that they were going to win the Super Bowl and tell Broncos country they were taking the division. Where are you at now? You ain't got one playoff appearance, a championship, a win. You got a 27-0 choke job against the Jags 2 years ago. And that's all you amounted to. And Quee fans, you said you were going to win this division for the next 20 years, and I try to tell you there's a new sheriff of Bo Nix, and Broncos country is not going to allow you to just overtake this division no more. And Bo Nix has a chip on his shoulder because they have said that he can't beat Patrick Mahomes. But you want to know something? The true facts is that Bo Nix outplayed Patrick Mahomes in the last 2 games. He owns Patrick Mahomes. He owns his soul. And now we're about to sweep these fools, homie, in a couple weeks. And Chief fans can't tell me nothing, because in our existence, Broncos country got a better resume over eras, championships over eras. We've been for years, we've been the top of the AFC West while you fools was sleeping on shit, choking shit away for 50 plus years. You can't tell Broncos country none. And now the new sheriff's in town, homie, and we ready to take the throne, and we going to send you back to the bottom of the barrel, Queefers. That's what I got to say. And there's nothing else to it. Broncos country today, the AFC, the top of the AFC West, the top of the AFC, and fighting for a number 1 seed. Let's go. What up? All right, say what you're going to say, Sean.
This is what I'm going to say. We're going to take this division back. Do you?
We ain't taking the division back. We took that shit. We're the one that's running shit right now. It's not taking it back no more, Shy. We have the division. It's our division. Who's going to take it from us? Chargers? Who's taking it from us? Okay. I don't want you to say we're going to take the division. We done took the division.
Kansas City, I'm going to tell you, they got a tough game against the Texans. They got a good defense. I give credit. Texas going about to hook Patrick Mahomes really good. I want the Texans to be up on Kansas City so they can lose another game. And I want the Chargers, I want them to be Kansas City. Then I want the Chargers to lose. I want the Kansas City to lose this week, and I want the Chargers to lose the week after that. I want the Raiders. The Raiders out of the playoffs. Kansas City might be out if they do. Kansas City's not going to make the playoffs. I'm telling you, I got so much faith on. And you let Bo Nix come out in second half I got that firepower. I'm telling everybody. We got this division. We got 4 games ahead Kansas City. If we going to beat the Raiders, and then after that, that's going to be hard against Jacksonville and Green Bay. But we got a winning streak coming along. We're not losing. We won it. We winning out. I say
that he
we
said
win every single game.
This is the sports guru right here. See this guy? Sports guru. He's telling you what's happening. This is what's going to happen. He said we're winning out. We're winning out. That's what my wife said. Everybody said we're winning out.
I agree with Savage.
Are we winning out? You guys see us winning out? Does the audience, does the comment section see us winning out? Because I'll say like this. I'm gonna really give you a real analogy, homie, right? In my experience, right? My experience of watching football. I've been watching football since the 80s, right? And I've seen teams, and this is what I was saying last night, and everybody was arguing with me. Teams go into these playoff runs and they have a winning streak, right? They have this winning streak. Broncos in 96 had a 13-game winning streak, my brother. 13 games. Number 1 seed, and they had a 13-game winning streak, bro. You know the first round of the playoffs, you know who beat us in the playoffs with that 13-game winning streak? You know who beat us?
Was it Green Bay?
Nah, hell nah. It was some dudes named Jacksonville Jaguars. You know who their quarterback was?
Who was it?
You know who their quarterback was, bro? This dude name that you never heard ever, Mark Brunell. The Broncos had the number 1 seed at home, and they went on a winning streak. So they didn't lose a game, and they went in, and they had a lot of pressure on their neck. They say that the 96 Broncos team was better than the 97 and 98 Broncos team. That's what they say. The roster was 10 times more better than the Broncos 97 roster, bro. So when I said it last night, I said Broncos solidify the number 1 seed, and Broncos need to, I think honestly, need to drop one of them games. I think they need to lose one of them games where they don't have that pressure of a winning streak. Because when you have the pressure, now all you can think about is we can't lose. That's what they think. And it messes up the mentality sometimes. So I wouldn't be like, that would be cool to have the winning streak, right? But I want the Broncos to be set, or I want them to get that out the way. So what I say is solidify number 1 seed, sew up the division, have the playoff clinched, and at the end of the year, when we have all that shit, the last game, why don't you just lose the game? Like rest your starters, lose the game. Lose the game and just rest your starters for you have that out the way. Because if you have a winning streak and you go into these playoffs, bro, and you're just winning, that's always going to be in the back of the player's mind, mentality-wise. We've seen it with the Patriots, right? Patriots almost go undefeated. They won every regular season game. You know what happened in the Super Bowl? Because of that winning streak, they had so much pressure on their neck, they lost the Super Bowl, bro. I've seen it multiple times. Look what happened in 2015 when Broncos go to the Super Bowl that year. They had to lose. They had to lose the game, right? Peyton Manning had to. Brock Osweiler, he lost to the Raiders that year. Khalil Mack had 5 sacks in the game against the Broncos, right? They had to lose the game. Jay said, continue the winning streak. I was saying this yesterday. We do need to lose. I mean, everybody that's ever watched football, and I understand winning streaks are important, right? They are. But everybody that's ever watched like a real stretch, anytime there's actually a game that's on the line and they got a winning streak, they usually lose. What happened? Were you around in 98, Shai?
I was born 96.
Okay, 98, homie. Check this out. The Broncos went 14-0, right? They went 14-0, almost undefeated in 98. You know what the players were saying when they went 14-0? Because people were honestly saying they were going to go undefeated that year. You know what they said up to that 14th game? The 14th game? They said they had so much pressure on their neck because they were trying to win this undefeated season. And they had to lose the game in order to actually in order to actually get their mind right and get ready for the playoffs.
Get your mind right. Stop talking
Back
about
to
losing.
back Super
Losing.
Bowl
Stop talking about
champions.
losing. We're not
See,
losing.
this is what Bo Nix has to do on a
Winning,
regular basis.
Winning.
The haters come out and they talk in the ear, and we have to just ignore that shit.
I'm not a hater.
Hey, so-
I watch stretches of
so
football
let's go-
since I was a little girl.
Ain't you
Okay,
supposed to be at work?
back-to-back
I thought
Super
you said you were
Bowls.
supposed to be at work.
3 Super
You
Bowls
come
I
out.
have
See,
won.
this is what I
All
like.
3.
Broncos come
Let's
on
go,
me
ladies.
now, turn up.
Get on here.
I watched the stretch of football my entire life. I'm not. You watch amazing
Listen
football.
to me.
We don't want the winning
We
streak.
don't want
She
a
wants a
losing-
winning
no,
streak.
No, losing.
I don't want the winning streak.
You mark my words.
She's not getting it. Hey, I agree with you. We win this week. We go in every game.
We're going out with a bang.
You know it, Lady Sam.
I know that's right.
You know the logo.
So that's how I see it. I mean, everybody's gonna have their opinion. Everybody's gonna have their opinion. The winning streak would be amazing if they finish the goal, but if they don't finish the goal because they won every game and they got that pressure on their neck, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just don't work in the team's favor.
Well, so if we gonna beat the Raiders. I'm not Raiders.
I don't care. I really don't care about. We're gonna beat the Raiders. We'll be this next game. We'll beat them. We'll beat. You know what I'm saying?
Jacksonville. We don't know what kind of team that's going to have. Are they going to have?
Jacksonville. Really. I mean, you gotta play them the way you play, physical. I don't really see Jacksonville running away with this game and putting so many points on this defense.
They're not going to do that like they did against the Raiders.
I don't even see us losing to Kansas City in Arrowhead. I see because of Herbert, right? I see that game might be the critical game of the rest of the season because Herbert got the number of the Broncos. So that might be a game that's a rough aspect for us. But I just say it like this: Broncos are built for anything.
So the games, I think, with this Broncos schedule, we got the Raiders. We got the Raiders. We got Green Bay. We got Jacksonville. And Kansas City. In Kansas City, that's a Christmas present. I want a Christmas present. They take a Christmas. To see Kansas City, if we win, they might be out of the playoffs before we play them. They might be out of the playoffs because they're the only team.
I mean, and then you really just dominate and let Bo Nix take the throne and sweep the Chiefs at that point. For he solidifies that he's here to stay. He solidifies that Patrick Mahomes. It doesn't even matter if you got Patrick Mahomes. He's not scared to go head to head with Patrick Mahomes. And now that actually would be decent if we could sweep the Chiefs because it's gonna show Bo Nix really is overtaking the throne. He's overtaking this throne from the Chiefs.
So you think we almost did it last year. It was not for the block still go. So oh my God, Christian, do you guys think we go to Kansas City and beat Patrick Mahomes in Arrowhead? Is this hard to beat?
I mean, so we got to start looking at it in this term, Shai. We can't think about where we're going and what we do and this and that. We have to start thinking in the terms where we understand what kind of team we have, and no matter who it is, we can't be fearful because you got to beat the best to be the best. So there's no fear. That's why I say, and I mean this, that nobody puts fear when we battle them. No team out there puts fear in me. This Broncos team has a shot to win every single team, bro. I'm not fearful of anybody. I don't look at these teams no more. I used to be like, damn, we got to face these dudes. Hell nah, bro. There's no need to. There's no need to go into these games and be weary. We got a solid squad. We got a competitor at quarterback. We got a Super Bowl winning coach. We got the best defense in the league. Why do we fear anybody? I don't fear no man. We can't think about football like that.
I think we come in. This is what I say what is it? 11-2, 12-2, 13-2. I think 14-2. And then lose by the Chargers. Because we beat.
Well, Jags might be the game that we want. We if we do lose, we might lose. It don't mess us up or anything. I mean, Jags, they're fighting for their playoff spot.
It depends what kind of test they go. Are they going to have a good test? Or are they going to have a bad test? We don't know what kind of team they're having.
So you're saying division foe. That's what you're saying. Basically, lose to a division foe.
The last game of the season is the Chargers.
But they might be if they win, because I don't know, but they have a harder stretch. They got a harder stretch. So they might, you know what I'm saying, just be able to solidify that 7th spot in the wild card.
Yeah. Well, we beat, well.
So yeah, man. Well, that's what it is, man. I appreciate you coming on the panel, bro. I appreciate you coming to say what's up. You know, go Broncos, man. We got to finish the job, and we'll see. Playoffs is here. Playoffs is almost here. We got a couple more games, and you know what I'm saying, a little bit more of the season, and let's hopefully, if Patriots lose tonight, we'll be one game above them for the number 1 seed.
Oh God, I'd be happy. Patriots lose tonight.
They play the Giants, so we'll see. But we also hold the tiebreaker too with them. So no matter what, we hold the tiebreaker. So even if we have the same record, if we have the same record with them dudes, we actually take the number 1 seed from them.
Oh, good. Take them. So that means they had to come to us. Then knock them out of the playoffs. Then Buffalo comes to us, knock them out. If Peacemaker, let them come, spank them, beat them. And who's next?
Give a last word to the audience, man. Let them know what you feel, and we're gonna get couple other people if they want to come up and say whatever they want to say.
F the Raiders, F Kansas City.
You heard it.
And F the Chargers. Get the crap out of it. Get back. What matters than that? We coming for the crown.
Oh, hey. Go Broncos, man. I appreciate you, Shy. Always a pleasure to have you, bro.
Go Broncos. Let's come. Let's keep it. Let's keep this streak alive.
Let's go. Salute. You know what it is.
Bye-bye.
So, yeah, man, that's that, man. If I'll stay on here for a little bit more. If anybody else wants to come say what's up, that was the homie Shy. He always has the energy. But, yeah, that's what we all feel right now. We all feel that we have a shot to actually go deep. Now, I'll say like this, bro, really, to be 100% honest with you guys, if we're looking at it like we have to kind of like look at these teams and be like, what's the easiest way to the Super Bowl? The easiest way for the Broncos to get to the Super Bowl is just have home field advantage, right? You have home field advantage, bro. You get the number 1 seed out here. Broncos have an opportunity to beat anybody. Anybody. Mile High Magic is in full effect, and you got a defense that's going to ride with you. They're going to ride for Bo Nix out here. Now, go and traveling. Traveling might be a scenario where you have a battle and you have a potential chance to lose. And the team that I actually would look at, probably in a sense where it's like, dang, bro, that might be a hard game. There's 2 teams, but I see flaws in the Colts now. I see flaws in the Colts, the Texans, right? The Texans, we beat them out there. But the Texans, they have a defense. That's scary. That's a scary aspect, bro, because they got a solid ass defense over there. You know, they got a solid defense that can keep them in every game too. So that's that, man. That's really the scenario. Like, they messed up by letting us even get a shot at the number 1 seed. And just remember, homie, just remember this, Broncos country and all my homies. They said we would get a wild card. Could you believe this when they fools were saying we were going to get a wild card? They counted us out all the way and barely said the Broncos were going to get a wild card. That's how much they don't believe in the Broncos. That's how much they don't want to believe in the Broncos. And now the Broncos are literally number 1 seed, and they really can't really say too much. Ooh. Where did they get this logic from? Where did they get this logic from, my people? The hell? All right. There's the link if anybody else wants to drop in and say anything. You know what I'm saying? We're getting a couple people's views. Nah, my buddy. Patriots are not number 1 seed at this moment. Right now, the Patriots lost their number 1 seed. But you want to see? Do I got to prove this to you? Do I got to show you? Come on, bro. What does it say right here? AFC playoff picture. What does it say right here, Butty? What does it say right now? Let's see. What does it say right there, Butty? It says, let's see. We're going to do this for you, Derek. Oh, shit. What happened? What the fuck? I don't even know what happened right there, bro. Oh, hell nah, fool. Oh, hell nah, homie. I really don't even know what happened right there. I can't even see anything. Wowzer. Oh, there it is. See that? Do you see that, Big Derek? Do you see who's number 1 right there, man? Who's number 1 right there, Big Derek? It says Broncos. See how that goes? Then it goes the Patriots. And the bad part about it is, bro, is that the Broncos own the tiebreaker over the Patriots. Meaning that the Broncos have beat better competition. And if this guy, Patriot boy over here, comes to Denver, the young fool, if he comes to Denver, he's not winning in Denver. If Tom Brady couldn't win in Denver, Drake May definitely ain't succeeding in that. I know your ass was hoping that the Patriots are going to get the number 1 seed, but that's just hope. Stop hoping. It's not working for you. It's not working for you. Where's Mile High View? Man, I'll even invite Mile High View to come talk to me right now. Mile High View, can you hear me? Come up a little bit, man. Let's see. I want to ask you why you guys went ghost. Where are you, Mile High View? All I hear is crickets over there, man. Hey, if anybody got the drop on Mile High View, tell them fools to come pull up, come chop it up with Savage, man. I want to figure out why their YouTube channel was not successful, why the narrative crumbled in their face, and why they're not doing YouTube. I want to figure out why Mile High View is running. Look at what the NFL posted. Do you think, as a Bronco fan, I care about what the NFL posts these days? The NFL said that the Broncos would get a wild card, and that didn't work out for him. So I don't even believe in what the NFL says, bro, because the NFL just don't even know what they're talking about. These are fools that are just talk, airwaves. They just want to have airwaves. They want to fill airwaves, bro. They don't come with logic and really think about this type shit. So I really don't take anything that they say as truthful. I laugh when they say it because they said that Bo Nix was going to be terrible. They said that they would have a wild card and Broncos country is just succeeding, bro. It's just making these fools look like fools. And if they don't look like fools, they just look like pure haters. It's just funny how much people love fake football. I mean, it's funny how that's your existence is to say, hey man, everything is fake. Everything's fake, homie. If you know what I'm saying? If you look at it And you didn't start saying that till shit started crumbling into your face. So you didn't really, man, you dudes that be saying this, right? And we all do it, but man, it's funny because the narrative don't get pushed extreme till it's not fitting your narrative. So now everything's fake. Everything's been fake, homie. When has anything been real? Everything in life has been fake. So I don't know why you even crying about that. It's always been a business. I didn't see you crying when the Chiefs won the dynasty. I didn't see you crying then. Now it's Broncos country and it ain't fitting your narrative. And now everything's fake. You just don't have a narrative to argue. There's no arguing with you. You can't argue over that no more. And I don't got pity on it anyways either, because there's always been that shit though. It used to not be as bad, but it was bad. It used to not be as bad, but it was bad. So now the Broncos are good. Now it's terrible, terrible bad. See, if it was a genuine league forever, right, that you say, now it's all terrible, then you can cry about that shit. But you can't even cry about that shit because you just said it yourself. It used to not be bad, meaning it was still bad. But now that the Broncos are winning, now it's super bad to you. See? Come on, bro. I just find that I just think that I just hear excuses, man. I hear the excuses. I hear that you're a little mad. You feel a little you feel a little something. You're kind of angry, and the narrative's not in your way no more. So now it's bad, super bad. Let me ask you a question. This too. Let me ask you a question too. When last year when the Chiefs played in the Super Bowl, I boycotted, right? I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. So why do you still watch? Why do you still watch it? You still are giving your time and energy into it. So why do you still watch it? When I thought something was bad and I was just like, this ain't gonna be cool, this ain't gonna be a good Super Bowl, I didn't watch. I didn't give no energy. I didn't put no energy into it. I just didn't watch. But I think honestly, you really watch because you want certain things to go your way. and now it's not going your way. So now you really showing how mad you are. So yeah, just watch it and still get entertained and watch these Broncos, even if it's scripted, watch these Broncos return and get another ring. Watch these Broncos host this Lombardi trophy up. Watch it. It might be scripted. But watch the script. Watch how these Bronco boys is about to hold another trophy up here soon. Damn, when they hold the trophy up and Bo Nix wins a Super Bowl, bro, I really want to see what you guys feel about that. I really want to see when Nick Bonito holds that trophy up in your face and you got to watch Broncos country off in the sunset with another ring. I definitely want to see what you guys feel about that. They're gonna be so pissed, homie. They're gonna be so mad. I guarantee, homie, everybody, they're gonna run and disappear like what happened? What the fuck just happened to us? Bo Nix actually just won a Super Bowl. Hey, Blue. We ain't even gonna see these dudes, man. We gonna see these fools. They're gonna go under a rock, bro. They gonna be disappear. You ain't even gonna see these dudes for 6 months. They're gonna hibernate. Because they said there was absolutely no way Broncos country gets another ring, and we're already on the verge of heading towards that direction. Man. Good day to be a Bronco fan, bro. Good day. Good day. It's a good era, man. That's just funny to me. That shit's funny too. Hold on. I'm play one more song, and I think I'm gonna go for the day because I got a couple things I gotta do. Hold up. Could I say that just one time for the one time? One time for the one time. Oh shit. Let's see if I could find this real quick. We're taking our crown back. We're taking our crown back. We're taking our crown back. Hold on. Just like this right here, bro. Oh shit. What? Y'all hear that? Oh shit. What up?
Broncos, the Kings of the AFC West, we taking our crown back. That's 2 straight losses for the Chiefs.
What?
That's 2 wins for the Broncos. Let's make it 3. We got rings, we want more. Chiefs ain't win a ring since Super Bowl number 4. They mad, I know they hate it.
Broncos.
I do think that they quarterbacks overrated. Shit, I'm looking at his receivers. I'd complete a pass to Travis Kelce and Cheetah. They mad when I talk truth. Right now, they big mad. My dog is big bad. Whoa. 2 sacks just last week.
Haters.
7 sacks for the
I know you don't like to hear this,
Smack
bro.
the Chiefs around.
One more time.
Remind them on TV. It's
Raiders.
been 3 weeks
Cardinals.
since my guys gave up a TD on D.
And we back.
Mahomes, we gonna be crushing y'all.
Get 'em.
We 4-2
Tell 'em
if it
Broncos.
wasn't for 2 roughing calls.
We taking our crown back.
Taking our crown.
Broncos is the kings of the AFC
West, and we taking our crown back.
One more time. Let's go.
Taking our crown back.
Look at that. We can have catches now.
Don't ever fuck with us on my caps. And it's in all caps, but it's no caps. No cap. Death woo, or it's a rap. Green boy laying you dudes flat on your backs. Don't need 'em. Huge shout out to Strap. Thank you, Keenan Allen. We do owe you for that. Big shout out to Simmons. He Pro Bowl balling, the big reason we winning. Yeah, let's run the rock. A lot. It's time to reclaim our spot.
Time to reclaim the spot.
They forgot.
What?
We the best. Kansas City is not
no more.
Keep pounding. We coming up.
All the Broncos.
1 week at a time. This week one enough.
South Scanners.
Lost our crown, but we found
all
that.
of us, homie.
Time to give us the
Middle
crown
fingers to the
back. Crown back.
We're taking our crown back.
Taking our crown.
Broncos is the kings of the AFC West, and we taking our crown back.
Crown back. Crown.
We taking our crown back. We already took it.
Taking our crown. Broncos are the kings of the AFC West, and we taking our crown back.
What? Man, he actually snapped on that shit. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Have a beautiful rest of your Monday, homie. All right, salute. Hold up.
He's a corner flexion, look good, but they are not rich. He got Da Vinci shirts, but his bank account ain't worth shit. Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out what. I just wanna pull up on you. I just wanna take it slow. I just wanna.
I'm gonna leave you guys with this, man. Damn, there I am, son.
Mad Fanatic.
That's not it right there. That's not even it, son. That's not even it. Radas.
You not giving one
Broncos.
You giving 7.
Broncos.
You giving 60.
The blue and orange takeover.
And you want what these
Mile high
people
salute to
who
my
giving
riders.
sweat,
Let's
who's
go.
giving blood, who's giving tears. You want what they paid for, and it ain't free.
Week by week, I devour these gigs. With trash talk so lethal, devour your team. Broncos country in this bitch to the coward ass teams. Fuck the Raider, ringlet bum, and them coward ass queefs. You ain't never seen a defense like this before. Certain abuse your number one as he pick and score. My D-line hungry is feast time. Sack galore. Benito and Coops off the edge. My whole defense get they feast on. We the motherfucking phenom. AFC West Kings in every division opponent peon. So bring on team by team. Y'all been pre-warned. We reformed the Orange Crush mentality being reborn. Turn the heat on. Oh, taught your defense like a pre-roll. Uncle Nick's for 6 on his heathos. Shoot your eyes out like a free throw. We are not equal in the division. We don't want peace, bro. It's all out war. Mahomes is who we coming for. Kick the kingdom door. Invasion of the blue and orange. That goes for Raiders too. We come to scrape these dudes. Owls last year, Raider hanging from a noose. In these Charger scrubs with overhyped Charger blood. Failed 2 cities. Kato, when you swing with us, get your rings up. You'll never touch rings, son. Charger like them girls that never get ringed up. Wait a minute for Mile High wrecking crew. Went go so quick when Bronco started wrecking you. I started checking dudes. Savage said with the depth of you. 700 sluts and they started neglecting you. How dare you come at real Bronco fans, huh? Y'all the band in the wagon what you stand on. How dare you come at real Bronco fans, huh? Y'all the band in the wagon what you stand on. Ooh. Bro. Damn, I thought I had the original to that. Oh, yeah, that's tight. Do I got the original right here? It does. I don't, son. All right, fellas, y'all be good, man. Mile high salute to everybody. Hell yeah, that was just a little snippet of original song, bro. I had the original song too. I just actually versatile got on some shit. I don't know where that original song went though. Let's see real quick if I got the original. Damn, I don't have the original, my bro. Hell yeah. I put that shit on TikTok, fool. But the original song's not. Original song is not Screwed and Chopped though, fool. That's the thing is that he put a Screwed and Chopped version because it kind of sounded cool, but. I had the original version, homie, and the original version actually was kind of fire. This was just some Screwed and Chopped shit. But all right, my riders, well, have a good rest of your day, man. God bless everybody. I'm gonna leave you with this, and then I'm out. I'm out for the count. Just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's blessed. Beautiful day with the family.
All in all, they want to hate the team. Orange and blue, Broncos over everything. Kansas City till I die. Saluting all my Broncos country family. All in all, they want to hate the team. Orange and blue, Broncos over everything. Kansas City till I die. Saluting all my Broncos country family. Mile Heist to the death of me, blue and orange is my recipe. Bronco gang as we banged out, South Stand is where we hang out. Mile Heist salute to all the riders from the Orange Crush. You a Bronco hater, homie, then fool you gon' get bomb rush. South Stands where we stomping at, and all that AFC West folks. Warning shots, better take notes. I'm trying to take theirs and take yours. Like Russell Wilson's bounce back, get ready to take form, you get it?
And Jerry Judy breaking ankles. It's a shameful. DB's getting straight froze. Javante running like a straight horse. Horsepower takes its course. Run up against every D, and every D gon' get scorched. My D come to crack bones. Headhunters on attack mode. Run up the middle, you get put up on your back, Holmes. Recoordinated, the Orange Crush attack mode. Bounty gate champagne, leaving them crack bones. AFC West, we taking it back, bro. Raider hater, and I'm living in fast mode. Aiming for a chief head, a massacre of chiefs dead. Charge a killer, that's what he said.
All in all, they wanna hate the team. Orange and blue, Broncos over everything. Denver City till I die. Saluting all my Broncos country family. All in all, they wanna hate the team. Orange and blue, Broncos over everything. Denver City till I die. Saluting all my Broncos country family.
Mall heist to the death of me. Blue and orange is my recipe. Bronco gangers, we banged out. South Scanners where we hang out. Mall heist, salute to all the products from the Orange Crush. You a Bronco hater, homie, then fool, you gon' get bomb rush. South stands where we stomping at. And all that AFC West folks. Warning shots, better take notes. I'm trying to take theirs and take yours. Like Russell Wilson's bounce back, get ready to take form, you get it? And Jerry Judy breaking ankles. It's a shameful. DB's getting straight froze. Javante running like a straight horse. Horsepower takes its course. Run up against every D, and every D gon' get scorched. My D come to crack bones. Headhunters on attack mode. Run up the middle, you get put up on your back, Holmes. Recoordinated, the Orange Crush attack mode. Bounty gate champagne, leaving them crack bones. AFC West, we taking it back, bro. Raider hater, and I'm living in fast mode. Aiming for a chief head, a massacre of chiefs dead. Charge a killer, that's what he said.
Look, you could be a Lions fan. You could be a Vikings fan, a Browns fan, a Cardinals fan. No, you're a 3-time Super Bowl champion Denver Bronco fan. Yeah, there you go. Let you sit on that for a sec. There. Feel better now? Broncos! Another day, another month, another season. Sometimes it's dope, sometimes it sucks, but we always believin'. He got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. Another game, another opinion with no meaning. Instead of seeking validation, you should try believing. We got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. Down AFC West thing, community of maniacs, united in orange colors, and it starts back at training camp. And it's always been a fact, DA Dub's not okay with that. The fact that Broncos country's opinionated with jaded cats. A lot of orange and blue faded brats think that they can just say some stats. Kick a destinators rather than ask me what time the game is at. Wanna fuck you keep saying that a personality just bring this crap. Look, if you don't like orange and blueprints, maybe it's time for you to fade to black.
Too many doubters, Debbie Downers need to get from around us. They surround us when it's cloudless, homie, but their loyalty is groundless. I've been ripping since 85, my fandom in overdrive. Every weather we gon' weather, so fair weather, stay inside. Like, homie, where you been at? Oh, you took a hiatus. Only time you going hard is when our roster's full of players. I can't deal with these fakers. Time to take a step back. Bitch, I'm the thunder in the mile high. I really rep that.
Another day, another month, another season. Sometimes it's dope, sometimes it sucks, but we always believin'. We got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. Another game, another opinion with no meaning. Instead of seeking validation, you should try believing. We got this loyalty, but truly doubt us. They truly doubt
Debbie Downer,
us.
y'all clown stuff. Y'all ain't real fans. Y'all clowned up. Part-time in your DNA. Y'all fraudulent. Y'all ain't Bronco trained. Bronco country is a way of life. No half step and no part-time. Through the thick and thin, we still here, but our Debbie Downer straight disappear. Like a magic trick, y'all vanish quick. Throw us off like the rivals did, and my ears hurt from all the crying that these cowards did. I'm so sick to my stomach. Target practice, I'm gunning. Blue and orange to the death of me. Broncos country, my recipe. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't bang, whether you a fanatic or not, sure there's room to complain when the game doesn't go how we want, but till we lose or draw, orange or blue will still be in my veins. A lot of y'all only conditional fans who just represent every time we in the Super Bowl. I was a fan before Super Bowl 32, but I'm wondering what team you was rooting for. Yeah, we've been through many quarterbacks, bandwagoners falling off every time we build it. No matter what part of the world I've been at every season, they know Bronco gang in the building. Die hard with it, my loyalty been unconditional. Over here, there ain't no side switching, no alternate backup teams. Even when I play Madden, don't ask me who I'm
Another
picking.
day, another month, another season. Sometimes it's dope, sometimes it sucks, but we always believing. We got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. Another game, another opinion with no meaning. Instead of seeking validation, you should try believing. We got these Debbie Downers around us, screaming all this loyalty, but truly doubt us. They truly doubt us. Here's the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos. It's the Denver Broncos.
All high salute to everybody.
I accept the responsibility that comes with being in the Bronco gang. I would represent my gang with pride and let my flag hang. I can impact the game. I will not be that guy. I believe we are the magic. Listen to Mile High. Mad fanatic.
No bandwagons roll with me. No fair weathers roll with me. Real fans only. Real fans only. Real fans only. Real fans only. No bandwagons roll with me. No fair weathers roll with me. Real fans only. 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 I don't do the fake, no. If you bandwagon, don't fill out the application. I rock with flip-flops, but I don't rock with no flip-flopping fans. You bleed orange and blue, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Blood sport. Get that understood. If you ain't really riding with us, then I wish I would. I wish your shit don't ride if you ain't really loyal. Cause fair weather's in this mix is water mixed with oil. It don't mix. We the ones that standing up against. If you ain't really die hard, you can't come and hang. With my gang when we chillin' at the tailgate. No, you can't have a beer. No, you can't get a plate. Absolutely not, completely out of the question. Every single thing we got is for them real fans. Word. Don't bring these fake fans round the homies. Bronco gang, real fans only. Woo! No bandwagons roll with me. No fair weathers roll with me. Real fans only. Real fans only. Real fans only. Real fans only. No bandwagons roll with me. No fair weathers roll with me. Real fans only. 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 It's really not for everybody. Bronco gang is for the fans that would never not be. Bronco fans, real fans, never switch inside. Watch them lose by 35 and know it's time to ride. I made an app so I can ask these type of questions. Questions like just exactly how long you been repping. How long? You tell me that you follow Peyton, I will not respect it. You put that on your application, I will not accept it. I'm trying to separate the real from the fake.
wishy-washy fans from the ones that have faith, ones that believe. I know fans that shed tears when we take a loss. Right. And when they Bronco get it work and don't take it off. Take it off all week. That's the type of fan I roll with. Word. Bronco gang prep no matter what, and we ain't folding. We ain't folding up. Hated fans I call the homies. Bronco gang, real fans only. Woo! No bandwagons roll with me. I don't roll with no bandwagon fans. No fan brothers roll with me. No. Real fans only. Real fans only. Real fans only. No bandwagons roll with me. We don't chill with no bandwagons. No fan brothers roll with me. We don't chill with no bandwagons. Real fans only. Real fans only. Real fans only. Real fans only. Bronco gang ain't for everybody, man. It's for real fans only.
Thank you for watching the video, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Shout out to all the real fans out there. I got a special announcement for you. My new album, Bronco Gang Volume 1, is available right now in the Bronco Gang members store, featuring the smash single, Real Fans Only.
No bandwagons roll with me. No fan brothers roll with me. No real fans only.
Gang! A gang is a group of friends that like.
Huh?
Yep.
Interstate Ike.
Nope.
You know I had to do it.
Yep.
From my city.
Nope.
It's a Bronco thing.
Nope.
Craig Lucas. Come on. Do we care about a hater?
Nope.
We gon' beat the Raiders?
Yep.
The coach can't fade us?
Nope.
Is Manning the greatest?
Yep.
They ain't got no manners?
Nope.
Emmanuel Sanders?
Yep.
Do we ever drop a catch?
Nope.
Shannon Sharp was the best?
Yep.
Didn't come to make friends?
Nope.
Came to get a win?
Yep.
Want a better rack?
Nope.
Kubiak's back?
Yep.
No love for the Chiefs?
Nope.
Von Miller a beast?
Yep.
Am I ever gonna switch?
Nope.
Chris Harris with the pick?
Yep.
If we lose, do we trip?
Nope.
Love a Bronco chick?
Yep.
Never break a promise?
Nope.
Touchdown to Thomas?
Yep.
Ever catch us running?
Nope.
Seattle got it coming?
Yep.
They ain't in what we into.
Nope.
Super Bowl on the menu.
Yep.
I'll be repping for the city. Boys know that's a fact. Blue and orange on my shirt. Blue and orange on my hat. I don't know no lanes. I be on my game. It's a Bronco thing. What? Bronco gang. Rev it, Bronco gang. Rev it, Bronco gang. It's a Bronco thing. What? Bronco gang. Bronco gang. What? It's a Bronco thing. It's a Bronco thing. Rev it, Bronco gang. No love for the Chargers.
Nope.
Denver go harder.
Yep.
You ain't putting in work.
Nope.
Get cut like a barber.
Yep.
We ever gon' flop?
Nope.
Elway up top.
Yep.
Won't fold, won't bend.
Nope.
Broncos gon' win.
Yep.
No love for them suckers.
Nope.
Trevathan to touch you.
Yep.
Won't pick you up or hug you.
Nope.
Tom Brady soft as butter.
Yep.
Do we like the Ravens?
Nope.
Denver's amazing.
Yep.
Won't take an L.
Nope.
But we going out blazing.
Yep.
Y'all ain't got hitters.
Nope.
We don't like the Steelers.
Yep.
Is the Cowboys the realest?
Nope.
Now they just quitters.
Yep.
Ever catch us running?
Nope.
Patriots got it coming.
Yep.
They ain't been what we been through.
Nope.
Super Bowl on the menu.
Yep.
I'll be repping for the city. Yeah. Boys know that's a fact. Yep. Blue and orange on my shirt. Blue and orange on my hat. Woo. I don't know no lanes. I be on my game. It's a Bronco thing. What? Bronco gang. Rev it, Bronco gang. Rev it, Bronco gang. It's a Bronco thing. What? Bronco gang. Bronco gang. What? It's a Bronco thing. It's a Bronco thing. Rev it, Bronco gang.
Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep.
Raiders get it poppin'. When we see the Raiders get it poppin'. I'm a Raider hater, yeah, I'm a Raider hater. I'm a Raider hater, yeah, I'm a Raider hater. I'm a Raider hater, yeah, I'm a Raider hater. I'm a Raider hater, yeah, I'm a Raider hater.
let's ride. It's Milo. Broncos country, I know what's going on, man. It's Quantas Ave. Milo, what we doing? Broncos country, I need y'all to stand up. Broncos country, get up and jump. It's our time to shine and turn you up. Broncos country, get up and stand. If you ain't rapping Broncos country, we can't call you friend. If they throw PS two direction, it's an interception. And if he cannot catch it, best believe he'll pass deflected. We rockin' blue and orange, so y'all clearly get the message. The Raider, Lions, Vikings, Texas, we gon' send them steppin'. Bo Nix, Tacoma Sutton, y'all know it's gon' be sick. Year 2 for our QB, unlike the rest of the league, he ain't throwing picks. Mims Jr., Troy Franklin, touchdown, got the stadium shaking. D. Mathis, D. Jones, locking down, got the offense aching. Broncos country, get up and jump. It's our time to shine and turn you up. Broncos country, get up and stand. If you ain't rapping Broncos country, we can't call you friend.
My high five, we lit, no doubt. Orange and blue, that's what we bout. 9 NXT titles, we break that mold. 7 Super Bowl trips, yeah, that's bold. 3 rings deep, yeah, we know that pain. 97, 98, 2015 ring. Legends ride from Elway to Vaughn. Broncos build that legacy strong. Over 500 wins, we grind. Top 10 in all-time franchise strides. Payne came through and he broke the code. 55 touchdowns, 1 season mode. 2013, that defense flew. Number 1 in yards and points and crew. We ride, we rise, we don't back down. My hot boys, we run this town.
Broncos country, get up and jump. It's our time to shine and turn you up. Broncos country, get up and stand. If you ain't rapping Broncos country, we can't call you friend. Broncos country, get up and jump. It's our time to shine and turn you up. Broncos country, get up and stand. If you ain't rapping Broncos country, we can't call you friends.
Now tell them that we all united in orange. Got a whole city of different Broncos around me. Orange County, Bronco maniacs all over the box. And the rest of the country ripping on your blue till they drop. Now tell them that we all united in orange. United. If it ain't orange or blue, then it ain't nothing. It's time to ride on the home team till there ain't nothing. Now tell them all. Now let me break down the definition of Orange County. I'm talking nothing but Denver Bronco fans all around me. I'm talking Cali, but I love my Cali Bronco fans. Kinda gives you a different perspective of where you stand. I'm in Centennial State. The state was built on the Bronx. Not talking New York, but I love my New York fans on the blocks. I'm ripping 1 or 2 cities that was built around the horse. Not talking Indy, but I love my Indy fans on the court. Redemption. The color orange we trust. Not talking Ohio, but even there they want the crush. I'm talking everywhere, not a place that you won't see. America's team now is sailing on the orange sea. I'll tell you something that your team will never won't be. An orange dynasty, 52-8 and no fee. A Carolina now extends through the country. If you don't know, you must be a dumb. Now tell them that we all united in orange. Got a whole city of different Broncos around me. Orange County, Bronco maniacs all over the box. And the rest of the country ripping on your blue till they drop. Now tell them that we all united in orange. United. If it ain't orange or blue, then it ain't nothing. It's time to ride on the home team till there ain't nothing. Now tell them all.
I'm a hardcore fan, just like the Barrel Man. Die hard Bronco blue maniac from the South stands. United in orange, that's what we breathe and what we bleed. Come to our battleground, we ready for the stampede. A mile high, so you know that you're feeling fatigue. It's nothing new now, cause we've been taking over the league. And guaranteed, every team out there's trying to compete with the #1 squad, but they're feeling defeat.
Broncos time,
that's what we love the most. Every city and state in the country, coast to coast. Worldwide, now we're taking it around the globe. The Denver overload is getting ready to explode. They ain't ready for a nation full of rock fanatics. United together and always down to bring the havoc. We're invading in your stadium if you want some static. It's Bronco Gang to the death, and that's just automatic. I'm old school, still repping that number 7. But Elway, Davis, and Sharp, they Denver legends. No matter if Peyton's in it, no matter if we win it. Our defense is leaving the opponent's helmet in it. No matter what city, state, or country while I'm in it. There was never any question what team that I represented. Bandwagon fans are falling off every minute. Orange Crush is leaving them with the blues all offended. Haters gonna hate, but we ignoring all their gimmicks. Orange County Bronco Gang is repping to the finish. They calling us donkeys cause we known to act the rear end. Even if we ain't in the Super Bowl when the year ends, we'll still be holding it down for the AFC West. Giving them a run for their money, showing what team's best. We stay united in orange and a mile high city dub asset MIG.
United in orange. Got a whole city of Denver Broncos around me. Orange County Bronco maniacs all over the box, and the rest of the country ripping on your blue till they drop. And tell them that we are united in orange. United. If it ain't orange or blue, then it ain't nothing. It's time to ride for the home team till there ain't nothing. Now tell them all.
Out of town boys, cover your colors, zip up your jacket so I can't see. Or there be beef in this piece like I was 18. We ride for Denver and Bronco Fest getting crazy. We want the title and the defense look amazing. Who wanna ride with us, represent the home team. Hit it with redemption and the remix that was mainstream. It's Broncos country and you love it getting broad. Why? Like you a maniac, not a fucking now. Because you talking now, I'm representing now. Who wanna ride with us, Bronco Fest, I'll show you how. Manipulate the crowd and then we get it out. And when we put points on the board, I wanna stop it out. And that's pathetic, that Bronco Fest, yeah, we standing tall. United orange, yeah, this Bronco Fest, we want it all. We go for number 8, never will we ever stop. Ripping on
everybody like we come through for Rick United and orange ride. Your story fire, the moment rise to glorify in the eyes and we home it in the McVitie. You won't now that then don't start up is the motto we follow. But Colorado was wild, the all survivor from rivals and other tribals to the top of my congregation. Gotta get my heart racing, got me begging full facing. Blood blazing, that's amazing how them do it. What you busy ball gazing, publishing of hated fluid. We been here all along, but you suckers never knew it. Should've took your chance when you hit it, whoop, now you blew it. And screw it, you can't do it like I do it. Pop hot, straight out the box, stop. You wasn't gonna get your stock shot from master. You headed for disaster if you try to fight it. We all
united in orange.
Any opponent that oppose us, that's an enemy. And we Super Bowl bound, destiny. We done earned our stripes, referee. We hit hard, that's your girl, Denver D. Beating on the competitor, eat them up like the predator. Buck them and shoot the messenger. Man, it got me in my wrong killer blitz. We'll have these other suckers running like we Godzilla. Had it one more time, standing like a champion. Ready for another ring, painting is the man again. Handling the pressure, bet DM feel the same way. We call this a war, but you probably call it game day. Last year was a bust with a lame taste. We ready for trophy number 3 in our display case. Now it's time to ride. We gonna ride through the storm. It's Mile High for life, and we united in orange.